Alright, they've been let back in. I do apologize if there's any background noise at this point. There's going to be a few dogs inside now. So, here's the idea. We're going to have 2 tanks. So we're going to do a 3x3 tank here. And of course, I know how to do math. I'm going to need more tank blocks. But I want another tank here. So let's see, I need 9, 18, 27, 28, 29, 30. I need 30 tank blocks. That'll do. I always like having extra blocks. So, and you know, in hindsight, these could have been drums instead of multi-block tanks. I may change that later. I like drums a lot. But, plop. Are you back with your yogurt? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do item conduit here. You know what? No, do item conduit here. So we want conduit down, and then back up, and then I want a barrel here and here. Hello, little dog. Hello. Well, I say little dog, you're not a little dog. You're a big dog. And so, I also want fluid conduit here. For now, I'm going to keep this fluid conduit disabled. Because I'm going to have to figure out one tank at a time how I want this to be done. So we will, let me go ahead and disable these sides too, just to keep things visually consistent, clean, and good. So, what I should end up with is, let me move some cows over. In fact, I'm going to move all of the cows over.
Where the fuck is it?
Where's what?
I found a GIF on the internet. And you know 9gag doesn't have GIFs anymore? They have weird MP4 movies.
Weird. When did that must be... That must be recent, because I just did that today.
They did it like a week ago. They're no longer actually GIFs. They say GIF, but they're not a GIF. You can't download them as a GIF.
I did on my phone.
It's weird. Yeah, they're .mp4s now.
That's odd.
Guys. Marissa. Watch this. See this?
So.
You also.
Let me come over here real quick and grab some bone meal.
This is really funny.
clearly, because everybody was laughing just a moment ago. So that should give the feed station wheat, which it obviously is.
Tell me when you watch
Oh, yeah, that's excellent.
that. Yeah.
I love it. Life is complete. So I do need to make this farm smaller. And I've come to that realization a little bit too late. I wasn't paying attention. Oh well. Easy fix. Well, kind of easy fix. It can be fixed. So this needs to be... Alright, let's see.
The longest movie ever made lasts 85 hours and is fittingly titled The Cure for Insomnia.
I like it. It's a 5x5, so this needs to be 5x5 on the inside.
Jose.
So, let me see.
Potatoes have more chromosomes than human.
Probably. So, now that we have a better understanding of what size this needs to be, and you know what, I think I am going to remake this with drums this time. So, you live, you learn. It'll be a long episode, but it'll be worth it, because we're going to have some cool stuff going. A lot of cool stuff.
Oh, someone is knocking on the door.
Oh.
I will get it.
Cool. So...
Cool. I'm just kind of chilling on 9gag. Because I am bored.
Hello, Mr. Rifkin. That's a very valid statement you make there.
That's what I'm gonna clip out. Is this oh. Hello, dog. This is what I'm gonna take. Now it's this grill. I'm gonna find the man the radiator on top, considering the tubes come out this side. How it's gonna work. That's what everybody said I need to do.
Can I step it?
Yeah, Yeah, but the thing is the tubes don't disconnect from the radiator.
What do you mean? Oh, okay, so you couldn't... Are you sure? No,
Mhm.
well, yeah.
Have to change the fluid. The fluid's expensive.
I mean, you could always use mineral oil.
They all decide I need to run push-pull. I need to find a way to do it with the radiator outside of the case.
Small dog.
So...
Small dog. I left my keys at work.
You left your keys at work?
I did.
How?
Because my car key's not part of my key ring.
So are you locked out?
Are you locked out?
I am. Which is why I'm waiting for Sammy to get home.
You are welcome to chill here.
Oh no, Sammy's on her way home. So she's on her way back. I just decided to walk over here and grab the pizza I left.
There we go. So the chronotyper is now in a space that it can actually use.
No, it's just
So beautiful.
how high did you overclock this? Just ridiculous.
All the sliders as far as they would go to the right.
Good. Yeah, good.
It maxed out at 20 degrees Celsius.
That's just... See, that's crazy to me.
I don't know why they just don't do that to graphics cards, except for, well, actually I do know why. That it would barely fit in any motherboard that I had, and it wouldn't fit in any case except for that one.
That, and there's another reason. Is if for 1 second this cooler fails to evenly distribute heat away from that processing unit, it would fucking blow up.
Well, yeah, I mean,
just like for a fraction of a second, if some critical component inside there is not relieved of heat, it's gonna pop. Just
well, I made sure this is mounted as flat as it possibly could be with an extremely thin layer of thermal compound.
Yeah.
And so yeah, this top one comes off also. But I also tried it without the fan on there for a very brief moment and found out that it still doesn't get very hot without the fan on it. Passively cooled.
That's pretty cool.
It actually does an excellent job of dissipating the heat off this. Of course, it also warps it just a little bit, as you can see.
Yeah. Just a little.
But that's because I can only use 2 screws, because that's just how it had them out. But I can put the stock cooler back on if you want. This was just extremely entertaining.
No, man, keep it. I'm about to get a 900D. You know what I could do? Use that as a dedicated PhysX engine.
Good, actually.
Are you getting a 900D? Is that what you decided?
Yeah, I think I am going to do the 900D, unless I can find an equally massive case for cheaper that also looks as good. No,
Yeah, I mean,
you can't.
you might.
I mean, the Roseville Ultra, the Blackhawk Ultra, isn't bad, and it does have the hot swap thing on the top.
Summerstone's giant cases.
Okay, yeah, but they're like $500. They're $200 more.
These in there. Put several of these in there. You can fit the Dark Rock Pro 3 in there, which is the air cooler tower that's this big.
They're $200 more than the case that was $200 more than the buy it new price of the case I was going to get at Essex, which itself was $100 more than the one.
What I'm hearing is stingy, 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 not willing to spend money, stingy, stingy, stingy.
Is that what you're hearing?
That is actually exactly what I'm hearing.
That I'm not willing to spend $500.
Yes, you should be willing to spend that much when you're going to have as much as you are going to have for a computer.
You know, my dad has a fish tank at my grandma's house.
Alright, well,
I'm thinking about taking my computer and dumping it in there, and then filling it up with oil. Just dump everything out of the computer, yeah.
Fill it up with motor oil.
And then just get like some hose, like some 1.5 inch hose.
Some hose and some bitches.
Yep. Literally tubes that are this big. And a giant pump that's like this big, and a car radiator, and running that to cool the oil.
Alright, now
and just being like, blah, 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 blah.
You can't have that much oil pressure going through it, because that would disturb the components. So, big fat tube like that.
Well, that's just to match the...
It just moves the entire motherboard out of the case.
But enough to where it would actually move through the volume of the radiator.
What'd you say, Jose?
It just moves the entire motherboard out of the case.
Or, if I could find a way to,
This should work, though. This should work.
Get the
So
radiator
all I
inside
need to
the
do
radiator,
is
a bucket of ice water. Have it sitting
that.
in a bucket of ice water with no fans.
Not ice water. Well, yeah, with no fans.
This hit roughly
And that.
almost 140 Celsius today with an H100i.
God, that sounds
That's
so
double.
weird.
It does sound weird. I keep on
The max safe temperature.
Hold
I
on,
keep-
that sounds
I
really
keep on
weird.
wondering if he's got just a bad CPU.
You must have a bad one because
Yeah.
even in all
I-
the reviews, I know that the 3930 is not
There
on
were-
the same
it goes back and
generation, but every overclocking forum that I've read about overclocking has said, "Oh yeah, the 3930 should be able to overclock easy," and it's like the same style as y'all's as far as keying. It was one of the bad
About 50%
generations.
of the people who got these.
No, mine is the good generation. Ours is the good generation. That's the thing, Isaac.
Trouble with overheating.
That's weird. That's so strange to me.
I agree. I don't think it's right.
It's really bad as far as heat dissipation.
Yeah, but twice the safe temperature. That sounds like a defect. I get that some people might be like, "Yeah, this one's a little hotter than it's supposed to be."
I mean, like
yours
a
is
lot of people had very significant overheating issues, but it varies. Some people didn't have any overheating issues at all, like Jose's. But
My
it
dad
was
drives
enough
a
people.
PT Cruiser that still runs.
There were so many people that had overheating issues with it. They're not replacing them for overheating issues.
That's
Yeah, but you can buy overclocker protection for $25, and if it overheats, then you can trade it in. And I'm thinking about doing that because it's going to overheat soon. Unless I somehow find a way to get my H100 and put it in a bucket of water. I've also thought about finding a way to actually, disconnect the tubes off the H100 and put longer tubes on it and run it outside the case into a bucket of ice water.
the only thing about ice water is that you'd have to keep placing the ice.
Buy a big bag of ice and put it in there every time you need to do something intensive.
I see that you've got. Hey man, dude, did you ever figure out how to buy that stuff? I totally do. I'm just waiting on the check to come in. I have to get with my lawyer.
We'll know tomorrow if that process works.
True. But once I get that check in and get deposited, I'm gonna be hitting you
Hey
up
man,
with like something.
don't feel rushed at all. I'm just asking if you like extra long.
Straight
I
up.
can do it out like two. I'm gonna be staying with this for a while.
Alright.
No rush.
Well, no, it'll be like this month.
Okay.
It'll just be-
Yeah.
So you want me to give you cash or what? What's easier for you?
It really doesn't matter. I think that's like really the only way you could. But
Unless you have like.
there's
a
one
wallet.
way like I could just have you pay for it and I'll just buy it from either my or your Amazon.
Oh,
It
okay.
doesn't matter.
Oh, you just have like a promo code
Yeah.
or something?
Yeah, that's all
Okay.
that happens, man. So fucking, it's just like
Well, then yeah, I'll just bring my laptop over here
yeah, I'll do
someday.
it.
All right, that's
So-
super easy then.
I have an idea
You
for
know
this.
what? For like,
You have an idea. I have a cow farm.
fucking give me cash. I'm gonna deposit it and pay for it through my card, so it doesn't look like because if we pay with your card or something, it's gonna be like Isaac. I mean,
Yeah, so
if
I'll
you're
get you.
comfortable with that,
That's fine, and then you can just send me back whatever.
yeah, I'll have to order to it, but I can bring it to you.
So, I had an idea for this. So if these come off so easy, every other one and putting it out on this side, and then you can double up your fans.
So I think with that, I'm going to end this
Or you can have
episode.
two more on this side.
You're whating, Jose?
Going to end my episode. I've been recording this whole time. I finally set up a cow farm.
A push-pull setup though, with dual 120s on each side.
Of that.
I
It
need to
already-
be cold.
It already overclocks to the highest you can do.
Well, with
So-
the program I was using, MSI Afterburner, there might be something that'll let me do more out there.
Yeah, I'm curious about that. I wonder if there's like a BIOS overclock that you could do.
You know, there is one thing I do want to see real quick.
I need to get my CPU
What's
full
that?
enough to overclock.
Talk to me, Jose.
Can I make a conduit facade out of long grass blocks? Can I make this look beautiful?
Can you? You probably can.
Because I'm producing pink slime now, pink slime and liquid meat, so that I can make an MFR laser, mining laser.
I bet those Athlon 64s that are in that are overclockable.
Probably.
Here.
You know what,
We
Jose?
should put one of these in there with an Athlon 64 and overclock both of them.
You know what, Isaac?
Put this in there and overclock the piss out of it and see what we can do with it.
What, Jose?
You know what, Isaac?
What?
I don't know. You said you know what, Jose, so now I'm saying you know what, Isaac.
Bitcoin mining.
Why have you for... Isaac and I were just talking about that the other day, how you were like, oh, well, once I get a computer with this kind of GPU and this kind of whatever, then I'll do Bitcoin mining. And then you've had that GPU that could do Bitcoin mining for a long time now.
I tried Dogecoin mining, and I have like several thousand Dogecoins,
Oh my.
but they're worth so little that it costs more for electricity than it does for... than I
Oh my.
See if you can wait for them to boom. You have like 7,000 of them now.
If they double in value, I will have like $1. Each one is worth like 0.00002 cents.
I
like this. I like this thing.
You know something that I really like?
I know, and it's so fucking compact.
I have a Galaxy S3 that I cannot seem to get to work. It's got a bad... it doesn't have a ROM on it.
You know something that I really appreciate?
But it's also for AT&T and I can't unlock it. I haven't been able to figure out how to.
I'll work my magic. Samsung devices are my specialty.
Can you unlock it?
Probably.
Isaac, you were going to tell me something.
No, I got your name confused with Mark's because you're practically the same human being.
Clearly, I'm obviously a skinny man who poops a lot every day.
I do have the same figure.
You are.
We do have the same figure.
Mark's, while you're in there doing things, never mind. I'm gonna get up and do my own thing.
Okay.
I'll be back in a minute, Jose.
Okay, fine. So, plenty of progress this episode. I think I'm going to go ahead and end it here. We've got a tank of liquid meat and a tank of pink slime. And in time, this will become excellent. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys later. Take it easy.
I'm
Hello.
Gonna start trying,
Nothing. You're going to start trying?
start trying to catch up
Cool. Yeah, I see that.
things and probably get... are there quarries?
Yes, of course. And they do work in the deep dark.
Are you going to be disappointed if I start using quarries?
No?
Good, because I'm going to start using quarries.
Why would I be disappointed in you using quarries? Are you going to use them in the overworld?
Maybe.
Because I'd prefer you not do that. We do have the deep dark.
Redstone.
We've got the deep dark and the twilight forest.
Red lights. Oh, I hate Electrum. Electrum makes me very unhappy.
Yeah, but you can make it. So welcome everybody to another episode of the Direwolf20 FTB server Let's Play. Future?
Yeah, we're in the future even.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
only a few minutes for us.
Yeah, true. Yeah, we are recording in the future. Because today for you will actually be, I think,
December 10th.
probably Monday the 15th for whoever's viewing this.
December the 10th for us.
Yeah, that's the date today. But by the time this gets uploaded, I think my video buffer is to the point that this will be on the 15th because I don't upload on the weekends.
Future.
Past.
Future.
Now.
Future for us, past for them.
How now, brown cow? So,
4.
exactly. So, wait, is any high disabled? It is. Why? I don't know why. So, I'm going to work on things today. I've been trying to say words all day today. So. I need to get started on a farm. Not just one farm, but 2 farms. Possibly even more farms than just 2 farms. But I think 2 farms should be enough. Thinking about it now, 2 farms should be plenty for what I need to do. So, what I'm going to require is a planter from Mine Factory Reloaded. I can tell you right now, I don't have the bricks required for that, do I? No. I have the clay, so it's fine. I have the clay. 1 clay aiken, please. So, I will just spit it.
I'll take 1, please.
I will take 1 clay aiken, por favor.
Por favor, senor.
And so... brick.
Blue. Will that actually pull from a chest?
No, it will not pull.
That's so unfortunate.
But the Ender IO sag mill would technically pull. Ender IO pulls.
Talking about just a pulverizer, though.
Yeah, I figured. So I want a planter, a harvester, which I can take care of that And I will need these things to make one of those things.
The things.
Now, I want upgrades for these. How big the upgrade needs to be, I think iron will do. So we'll want 2 upgrades for iron. And I want some iron conduits, so let's grab...
Conduit.
I have an echo.
Future.
Marks, you're killing me. Like I said the last episode, I wasn't sure if he'd be there for delicious effects or delicious commentary. Evidently, it's delicious commentary effects. I love you, Marks. This is excellent.
Commentary. You're welcome.
So I see that you're finally making yourself another leadstone energy cell. Another one.
Yes, and I'm doing that for the specific purpose of making my own energetic infuser because I don't like using yours. I'm too lead short.
Pwep. Pwepity pwep. That's really unfortunate.
It's okay. I have some more lead. I just have to process it.
Okay. Well, I mean, it could be worse then. Okay.
It'll be all the lead I have, but I'm catching up. But I'm gonna need this machine eventually anyway, so I might as well go on and make it. I should probably stop using a furnace generator though.
There are better options.
As soon as
I mean,
make an energetic infuser, I'm going to look into alternative solutions.
really what you could do is just make a gigantic solar generator farm. Like not the mechanism ones, the other ones. There's one from it's called a solar generator, I think. Yeah. It's from extra utilities. The ones you have to give redstone.
Yeah, those are such a pain.
They're not really that bad. Especially if you make one of the X8 or X64 ones, then you only have to do the redstone circuitry once.
But I need a block of diamond to make one.
Yeah, I mean, but
I have no diamond.
from 164 by 64 quarry in the Deep Dark, I got 320 something diamonds. With no fortune.
It's gonna be a while before I can afford a quarry.
It's gonna be a while until you have 11 diamonds?
I believe so. I haven't found any yet. I've been on like 6 mining runs.
Okay. I can tell you why. I know that chart that I sent you way back when says the diamonds can be found on like Y level 10, but you're not really gonna find them there. The best place to find them is Y level 6. Now what's funny is yeah, I don't know why it's so low, but it is. Because I had the same problem. I would go mining for like an hour and not find any diamonds at all on Y level 12, which is my usual go-to level. But I'm going to need a feed station. So that's going to be 4 golden carrots. I do remember the recipe. I need steel, which I don't actually have.
I just realized I don't actually have to make an entire leadstone cell, just the frame.
Just the frame.
I wasted resources.
Oh no! That's really annoying. I'm sorry, man.
I hate when that happens.
I was watching your stream, and I hadn't been watching it too closely, so I wasn't sure if I had noticed that you had made a cell or just the frame. Yeah, if you had made a fatal error.
Okay. This then can go back down here, and it can continue processing my ores like it was before.
I think you can pulverize your leadstone energy cell, and you'll get some lead and redstone back from it.
Oh no, that's okay.
Okay, well, just saying.
Like this.
Just saying.
Yeah.
And we do have Ender IO, so we have your favorite conduits. Except, well, okay, they're not your favorite conduits. Your favorite conduits are mechanisms, I guess, but
yeah,
we don't have that.
My super favorite. They're just the best.
I know you like mechanism. I'm sorry.
Mechanism.
I'm sorry. I know this pack isn't your favorite.
Jose, we're talking about my favorite package.
No, I said pack, not package.
Package. Pack.
I don't have any bread to slap you with. I'd like to give you a bread slap, but I can't give you a bread slap because I lack bread to slap you with.
I don't have any slap to bread you with, Jose.
Ugh, that's fine. I'll live without the slap. I can run so fast!
Slaps.
I can run as fast as 4 slaps. You know what I just realized? I might not have needed that. let me see. Steel. No, I did. Okay, good. I couldn't remember if I still needed a steel plating or not. In fact, you know what? It may not have even been steel plating. No, it was. Okay, good. I realized that I really wasn't paying all that close attention to this while I was making it. So we'll need a feed station. Perfect. And then I also need a chronotyper. Good thing I have magenta. And by magenta, I mean purple. And by purple, I mean I actually don't have it. What's funny is I actually had about 900 rose red, and then I threw it all out thinking, I'm never going to need this. Guess who needs rose red?
My burps.
Okay. Your burps probably do need it.
Now that's been cleared up.
Your burps have been cleared up?
No.
So I need a chronotyper. And what the chronotyper does is it will separate babies from grown-up cows. It separates the men from the boys. And so what we'll do is we'll breed up the cows using the feed station. The chronotyper will pull the baby cows into another pen, and then I'm going to make a slaughterhouse, which will kill the cows once they are grown up. Man, that requires a lot of gold stuff.
I say something adorable's happening, and I wish you could see it.
Is it puppy related? It is
Yeah.
puppy related.
She's got her front paws on one of the spinny chairs, and she's
Uh-huh.
walking around the spinny chair in circles, pushing it in circles.
That is cute.
It is adorable.
That is. Yeah, the Dobermans that we have, they never stayed that small for long. You know that much, hell.
Yeah.
They did not stay.
This puppy's grown a good bit since we got her.
Yeah, not nearly as much as Blue and Mala had by that age, though.
Of course, but
Yeah,
she's probably gonna be medium sized when she's fully grown.
yeah, I mean... So, oh, you know what? I have to do things first, actually. So, I'll take this down. So what I need to do is... Okay, so that's the center. I need to see if I made a radius increase of 3. That means this will be the center, right? If I grab... Where's my planter? Planter there. That's the default radius. This is the radius on crack cocaine. Yeah, okay. So I actually... You know what? I do want this over block.
So I've been, like I said, I've been considering taking the, you know, at the top of my computer where the radiator mounts in.
Uh-huh.
Taking that and clipping all the mesh out with wire clips so I can mount the radiator there still, but mount it on the outside there and have a push-pull.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, it'd look a lot more ugly, but it would cool better.
It'd be way more effective, yeah.
Yeah. What part of your system do you use those fans for? Because I could possibly trade you some other fans I have.
I mean, I've got them on...
Speed control.
I've got them on the others, on the hard-to-reach side of my push-pull system on my radiator.
Oh.
I've got...
have more fans that would work on a radiator, do you?
Well, I do not, but I mean, if you give me a few days, I could probably purchase you some. I'd rather buy you some... I'd rather buy you some than have to take my computer apart again, because they're... The way these are mounted, they're on... You know how on a push-pull... Okay, they're on the pull side of the push-pull setup.
Yes.
So they're on the hard-to-get-out part.
Yes.
Especially because they were really hard to put in by myself.
I just need some more static pressure fans that I can plug into my controller for the H100i, which Corsair Link isn't detecting.
Interesting. Very interesting.
This is so cool.
It's something.
I like it.
Thank you. I fancied it up 2 episodes ago.
I'm gonna go harvest.
And by 2 episodes... Harvest some what?
Wheat.
Oh, I've got basically any food you can imagine if you come over to my AE system. Including, like...
I am a strong, independent black woman.
Okay. I am a not...
No man.
I'm a man who has 29,990 apples.
That's appealing.
Apple peeling.
I see what you did. Oh, that farm. What is happening? There is something over there with a hat. There's several things with hats.
Oh yeah, these cows are about to be relocated. They're going to be lived somewhere else. Did I ever show you the captive chicken farm? Yes, I did. I did.
Oh,
And you looked at it and said that looks really uncomfortable.
yeah. They ain't complained yet.
What?
You were like, they ain't complained yet.
Oh, yeah, they still haven't. I come home from work one day and there's a letter on the desk from the chickens. A complaint about our recent treatment. And I'm just like, oh. Okay. Well, I guess I've got to appeal to the chickens.
Yeah, if I do that to my radiator, it's gonna look a lot less pretty, though. It's gonna be a lot harder to sell.
Yeah, you make a fair point, but I think it'll be... I don't know. That's kind of up to you, man. I think it's...
If I can get it to cool better, I can overclock it, and then it won't perform as terrible.
Yeah, true.
So, that's the plan. Cool it enough to where I can overclock it. And to where, well, I have to cool it a lot more, because it still overheats even like it is.
True.
Especially when I'm streaming.
Yeah.
Let's see my temps.
Let's see
My
mine.
temps aren't too terrible right now.
Right now, while streaming, watching your stream, or rather, recording and watching your stream, my CPU temperature is 57 Celsius.
Mine currently is 78, and it peaked at 136.
I haven't looked at my peaks yet because I just launched Hardware Monitor. I'll let you know what my peaks turn out to be.
Yeah. I don't think 136 Celsius is good for a 4790K.
No, it's not. Remember, the safety zone was, or rather, the danger zone was 72, yeah. So, I'm gonna be willing to bet...
I even have turbo boost disabled, and I'm running an H100i on full speed.
Oh, wow.
And it's not a bad mount. I even have applied aftermarket thermal compound to it. A lot of people are like saying that I should spend $25 on overclocker protection because it's probably gonna fry.
You mean like on the CPU? There's actually like something for that?
Yeah, Intel offers overclocker protection.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I didn't know that.
It costs $25 for my processor.
The more you know.
Protection.
The more
Something
you
that
know.
Intel's done that I don't totally hate.
I think it's a good idea. I mean, some people might actually need that.
I need that. Just because
Exactly.
My processor runs really hot because it's a piece of crap.
But on the flip side of that, you know, you shouldn't have to have overclocker protection.
True. This should be able to run with the stock cooler.
Exactly.
It doesn't run
But
with
it
the
doesn't.
stock cooler. It doesn't even run well with an H100i.
Yeah. That is a fair point.
Yeah, a bunch of people on the forum were talking about how I should not have bought this processor if I want to do something other than gaming.
I mean, kind of bullcrap. It should still be able to do it, but, you know.
I said if you're doing something that's not gaming, that the only
This
one I
was
should
not
have
a good
considered was
choice.
a Xeon.
I'm trying to steal fences here. You know what? No, I can't. I'm gonna have to have more fences. Oh well. I tried. I tried. Gotta give a man some credit for trying. Marks, can I get some credit for trying?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
The
just
upside.
feel that there's nothing. There's not another processor I can get that's gonna be better, which is really unfortunate.
Well, there's an AMD processor that'll be better, isn't there? Or did we establish that there really
They're
isn't?
pretty much gonna be the exact same as far as well. The other one will be a lot less hot.
Okay.
They're gonna be about they benchmark the same.
Oh. Okay, so they're really... Okay, so you probably aren't going to sell your rig unless you... Well, no, wait, because... Never mind. Because at first I was going to say you aren't going to sell your rig, but you still might try to sell it just so that you can build an equally as powerful but still cheaper rig with AMD, right?
That won't overheat.
Yeah, that's what I meant. It does suck that you can't seem to get anything more powerful. I don't know. I still don't know the validity of that statement. I do think a Xeon might do ya, but I don't know.
Here we go. The 5690X is what I was looking at, but
Okay.
it did score slightly higher in some areas, but in a lot of areas it didn't perform as well as our processor, and overall got a lower score, and it also costs over $1,000.
Oh gosh. Okay.
So I'm not going to spend $1,000 on a 5960X, and that's the best processor that they make by
Yeah.
less than 5% difference from our current processor.
Yeah, forget that.
So the only thing that I could actually go for that would make a significant difference in my performance is if I got like a top-notch Xeon for like $2,000.
Yeah, forget that.
Which is disgusting. I mean, I like.
And wouldn't play Minecraft.
It wouldn't play Minecraft, exactly.
And for you, that's kind of a big deal. For me, that's what I built this computer for. I honestly had considered buying a Pentium G and overclocking it to like 4.7 gigahertz. Because really, that would play Minecraft. Well, yeah, but I'm saying, you know. It would also do good enough. That would do good enough.
Yeah. I think this will get better when I overclock it, but I just have to get it to where it's cool enough to overclock.
Yeah, definitely that. Definitely that.
I'm thinking about taking my front case fans out so I can hook them into my radiator for a little while, and then until I can find something else to put in the front of my case. I know I kind of am supposed to have front case fans, but I don't have many options here, and my computer is getting really hot.
Yeah, I've got 2 front case fans, and so I've got 2 front case fans. I've got the 4 fans for the push-pull setup. I've got 1 fan on the side, or like an exhaust fan on the side, and then that's it. But my PSU fan.
Down my computer for a minute.
Okay.
Mine's peeking out. It's 143 degrees right
Oh
now.
my. Yeah, you probably should then.
This is frustrating.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
This
man.
happens all the time.
That's not okay.
Why does
I find that really irritating, especially because your build is almost identical to mine. And mine has no problems whatsoever.
Yeah. IDK. I just closed everything and I'm gonna see if the temperatures drop a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going down a little bit.
Okay,
Down to
good.
113.
That's a little more reasonable. Oh wait, no, that's not what I want. I want seeds.
Yeah, I wish Corsair Link would detect
Detect
inverter
itself.
So I could change the fan speeds. Instead, I had to plug the fans into the motherboard and crank them to the max.
That's really odd.
Yeah.
So what I'm setting up here, while we're sitting here talking computers and I'm recording, I'm setting up a farm, and I guess I can walk you guys through how it's going to work. I've got my Tesseract here, which is going to be on my little extra power frequency, which does really good. So what's going to happen is I'm going to have my farm here, auto-planting and harvesting wheat. From the wheat, the first location that I'm going to ask for it to put the wheat is in this feed station. So the idea is I'll have the feed station here, and it will be set to insert on, probably just set on everything on the white frequency, but I want it to insert on priority 1. I'm going to do consume stack off and set this full of seeds. And we'll go ahead and let it plant what few seeds it'll be able to before it runs out of power. And, excuse me, so that's going to insert into there. And like I said, it's got a higher priority, so we'll set to priority 2. And so it's going to try to go into here first. And it'll only be able to put seeds in here. So beyond that, we will route it over here. Of course, we want this to extract, and I think it can extract from the bottom. If it can't, then we'll just spit it out the side here. But I think it can extract from the bottom, and if I can just... There we go. We'll extract, always active on the white channel. And we will push it over to here, which will insert on white again. And you know what? Just because this isn't going to work without one, I'll go ahead and grab a item filter. I forgot that these guys, unlike a item duct with a pneumatic servo, these guys do have to have a item filter, which I happen to have. I'll go ahead and make another one, actually, because I do think I'm going to need 2. I'll just go ahead and put one on the planter as well, just so that I can be sure that everything works the way it's supposed to. So, whoops. I guess I do need to be out here on this side, huh? So we'll just dig over here to this and go to the planter and say whitelist seeds. And that should help us out there. We'll fill this back up with dirt. Is your computer starting to cool down a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm gonna look back and see what we're running at now.
Good.
102.
That's still very hot.
Yeah, but that's 40 degrees cooler than it was a minute ago.
I'm surprised you're not thermal throttling a lot, though.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why I'm actually not getting thermal throttling at all.
That surprises me. Goes to show you how much that CPU can handle, then, I guess.
Yeah.
And so now we'll set these two over here. You'll be wheat, and I'll grab just a seed from you. And we'll lock these down and set their priority as 0 still. So this will be kind of like the leftovers location. And these are set to void any excess. That'll help. And if I could just get you to work with me here. There we go. Being in morph really does not help my case. We'll just do that. And put the dirt down there. And so this is where our wheat will end up. And now all we need to do is route some power around. Because all of these items here are going to require power. Cannot wait until thermodynamics comes out. Although I do have to admit, these conduits are pretty freaking good. I do like these a lot. What's all that smashing?
What? Oh, somebody doing something in the kitchen.
Oh.
Oh, I'm at 86 now.
Oh, wow. That's pretty substantial.
Yeah.
That being said, it's still hotter than my computer's been running this entire time.
There's a fish tank in Shelbyville. I'm thinking about getting that fish tank from my grandma's house and filling it with mineral oil and just dumping all my computer in there in just a big blob.
Do it. By the way, mine has peaked at 62.
Wow. I've thought about doing that though. Actually, maybe just taking my radiator and putting my radiator in a container of mineral oil.
Yeah.
And taking the mineral oil and cooling it with an even larger radiator, like a car radiator. I wonder if that would be effective. Or shoot, since the radiator isn't something I have to worry about, conducting current, I could actually just, if I took the radiator from my system, I could just put it in a bucket of ice water.
Yeah.
I bet that would cool off my CPU pretty well.
Probably.
I just have to keep pouring ice into it. buy a bag of ice from Kroger every time I want to play games.
That sounds awful.
Could work.
You know, just go buy some dried ice and never have to worry about it again.
Just get a liquid nitrogen cooling pot.
Yeah, you know, you'll be good for a week and a half. So what this setup is going to bring us is... Oh wait, I forgot.
What's up, Ben? What?
I forgot something.
What, was he in there earlier? Hey, wait, Ben, did you just get off work? So that wasn't in you sleeping there earlier? Oh, dude, I thought that was you. I know, I walked in, I saw somebody on the couch, and I just closed the door. It's okay, what? AT&T denied the unlock anyway.
Well, if it means anything, I bought that fucking one today either.
Oh,
And
word?
If you don't want it,
You can sell it for more, yeah.
it's 40.
You got that note? Which one did you get, the note?
Oh no, this one.
Word?
I didn't want it. It's a Note 1. I was like, nah.
Is that a LTE S3?
I don't know. It's AT&T.
If we can unlock it, I'll buy it from you.
I'll fucking see. My dad put in the order for it today.
Word.
So I don't know what's
Okay.
So, what I need to do...
I'm gonna get a cup of yogurt, Jose.
Oh my. Some yogurt. So we'll come over here to the fluid conduit and we'll extract always active. And we'll extract it right into that void pipe, so that'll get rid of our sludge. And what I need to see is if I need to pipe everything out of a different side. I don't know. I do have a lot of mana beans. That's nice. I like that. So this setup is going to be good for several things. And I actually just remembered that I needed some barrels as well. So let's see, if I have you, and you're fully harvested, or fully grown rather.
Jose.
Yes. What?
Hi.
Hi.
You got quieter.
Did I?
Yeah, actually.
Really? A
little
lot
bit.
quieter?
Just noticeably.
Good that this is working though. So I can keep this nice and cleanly wired. Dude, I love Ender IO conduits. I used to want to dislike them so much, but I actually can't dislike them. Oh yeah, and I forgot I need to put fences over this. I need to take this creeper to church. Oh wait, no I don't.
You
You
know,
what, mate?
a more current Xeon might play games better.
Might. It actually very well may, I don't know. I've heard that they are supposed to. In theory, play games better. Oh yay, this is what nightmares are made of.
Now see what you. Okay. Grab that.
So let me be right back. I've got some dogs who need to be let in. I will be right back.